It's your boy Jim's at the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty. Ain't no reason to do much talking. Ain't no reason to do no big intro. I told you I was gonna give you a workout video, and it's about fucking time if you ask me. Today we hitting chest. We're gonna focus on form. That's the most important thing. So we're gonna hit bench press today. We're gonna hit some incline dumbbells. We're gonna hit some cable crossovers. We'll hit a stationary machine. Maybe we'll end it with some triceps. Maybe we'll end it with some abs. We'll see what we're gonna do. But at the end of the day, today's, the big lesson here is to understand that everything you do has to do with form. It doesn't matter if you could bench press 300 pounds. If you're not doing it correctly, you're gonna end up risking injury. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave that ego shit at the door. At the door. I used to be that kind of lifter, because I felt like I could lift this or lift that, and all that did was get me injured. I injured my back 2 times, hurt my shoulder, all from lifting stupid, putting too much weight on, not properly lifting it. Just because you could, there's a difference between really moving the weight and actually working out with the weight, you know what I'm saying? So like, you don't wanna run right past the fibers that need to be stretching properly when you're doing these workouts. Blah, 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 it's chest day, motherfucker. Let's get right to it. Yo, warming up is very important, man. Get blood in the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Get warm. You don't want to start going crazy lifting with, you know what I mean? You don't want to hurt yourself, man. You hurt yourself and it's really a setback. Believe me, I'm still dealing with current issues with my left shoulder, had back issues. I've pulled my IT band in my leg, all kind of shit for not properly warming up. So just make sure, you know what I mean? Just get the feel of the bar, you know what I'm saying? Get your hand placement correct, you know what I mean? That's a big thing too as well. You know, with me, like a lot of people, you grab the bar, but for me, what I like to do is, if you have your hand like this, right? It's like, for me, I like to put the bar in my hand and then twist my hand in it. So like, kind of like I'm cranking the bar. And then like, I'm almost like when in my finishing position, I feel like I could bend the bar, you know what I'm saying? So like look, you find my position, right? I'll put my hands like this and then twist my palms in. So like, I'm like really gripped up right there. So that's how I like doing it. And so I think it's, it's good advice. Go for it. All right, so yeah, this is a nice weight this is where I really like to start. All right. So remember, man, we want a hook. You know what I mean? Got a little 135 on there. This is a nice weight to just, get warmed up with, start moving. You know what I mean? We come down, get a little, I like to do like in my head, like 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. I could pump it out like this, and like sometimes I do to like get the blood flowing better. Like I said, man, blood flow is huge. But at the end of the day, I like to feel I like to feel the muscle working. For me personally, I feel like I can honestly feel the chest working better when I'm coming down slow like that, opposed to just like dumping it. Don't get me wrong. When I really up the weight on days that I want to hit bigger numbers, yes, I'm going to start moving a little, the weight drops a little harder, you know what I'm saying? You're lifting however much you can lift, you know what I'm saying? And, but at the end of the day, you just don't want to compromise your form. You know what I mean? It's bad to move fast, but worse to compromise the form. We don't want to do that, I don't want y'all getting hurt, man. I'm telling you. I understand y'all strong. I'm not knocking you, but you see people, they do their curls, they're doing like this, or like their back is all bent when they're doing shoulders. Yo, I've done that before, man. Pinched my spine. all kind of shit, man. Going too heavy on curls. I have bad golf result, but right now, because of it, you know, like, doctor told me you got golf result. Well, fucking never swung a golf club in my life. Like, what are you talking about, doc? But you know what I mean? That's what happens. So also, like, you know, I don't know if how new y'all are. So let me tell you. So if you've seen the 45 plate, right? And there's two of them, but you never say two, like how much you lift. 245 plates. That's not like the correct term. You say one plate, one wheel, however you want to put it. So this would be one wheel, you know what I'm saying? The 45. So I say 135 because this is an Olympic bar. So this bar by itself, just the bar, is 45 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say 135, because it's 45, 45, 45, 135. Right now we just added a 25. So, but there, you know, so there's two, you know, and that's what, fucking math sucks. 185. So this is 185, right? So, oh no, excuse me. It's 135 plus 50. Yeah, 185. So, yeah, you get it? Simple, right? Simple, fun. You know, have a good time, man. You know, I'm sacrificing the music to talk some shit with y'all, but you know, we here. So we'll come here again, man. Remember the hooks. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me explain something as well. So when you're on the bench, right? Because you might not be able to see it, but this is what's happening. My shoulders are pinched, right? So I pinch my shoulders. So picture like you're trying to like squeeze a marble in between your two shoulder blades. So picture marbles in your back. You want to hold it there, right? So because it's like you want it to be chest like this, you know what I'm saying? And my feet, you know what I mean, are flat on the floor. So my feet are like bent though. They're like bent as close as they can to me. So I can really like push like with a lot of might. I feel like my strength is coming from the floor, like on some Goku Super Saiyan shit. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that's happening right now. I don't know if y'all see it, but now you know. So let's get to it. So what is this? Whatever it is. Let's just work. You know what I mean? So don't crash out. Now rep wise, I don't even know what that is. Like I just go with the feeling, to be real with you, yo. So another thing, so because it's the internet, so someone always got something to say, right? So as far as my personal range of motion, maybe you'll go lower, higher. For me, I go to a point where I start feeling my anterior delt hurt. So I have like I have a delt tear in my arm that travels from the front to the back. It's not like, oh, I'm working with a torn shoulder. No, it's at a very good place right now, like about 85% back. I just got to be careful with things that hurt it, not to do it. So going really heavy on bench, I can't do it right now. Or like going completely down where like I'm like this, with this weight, when the weight's like this and I'm really down, when I push back up, I could feel like where the tear is. So that's why like I won't go to a point where you might think I should go down or things like that. Because I know, you know, people always talking. People will talk anyway. Who gives a shit? We're here to learn. We're here to have fun. Yeah, so that's why I do that. So let's keep going. How long the video? You know, I'm new to this, man. I don't know how long y'all want these videos to be. Am I supposed to talk all the way through it? Should I edit it? You know, subscribe to the channel. You know, let me know. So I'm still feeling good right now. So we'll climb up a little more, 185, so that's 195, and then this would be 205. Yeah, so yeah, man, at the end of the day, have a good time. Go work out. Don't overthink it. Don't, you know what I mean? You might go to the gym with someone who's stronger than you or not as strong as you, and you know that's fine, man. Like, just do you. Just do you, man. You know, when I'm in the gym, a lot of times people say, oh, you wear a hoodie, you wear your hat, but a lot of times I like wearing my hat low, my hoodie on, and really just get into my zone. You know, this is very therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I work out very early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's not even 5:30 right now, or it might just be 5:30, I don't know. But around that time range before my shift starts at 7:30, you know, I get up at 4:30 because this is what I do for me. This is what gets me through my day. This is what makes me feel good. And, you know, so that's what I do. Let's get to it. Remember, pinch them shoulder blades back, arm twist, you know what I'm saying? And get right and lift off, baby. That feels good. It feels good. See, I got stupid right there. Went a little lower on that than I want to, but didn't hurt too much. But I miss it, man, you know? I miss having my range of motion a little deeper or things like that. But you know what, though? I feel strong. I feel good. Probably, I like building up to unless I'm really trying to like see my progress of strength and things of that nature. I really just like building up to a 225 on the bench. So we're gonna go for it now, and then we stay there and basically work back down. So just so that we can move on to the next exercise. After you see, you know, I do 225. Yeah, I like to build up to what I could get to, and then start heading back down. You know what I'm saying? So like to really get like the best out of the exercise, I feel like it feels the best when I build up and start peeling plates off, going down, focusing more on higher reps, really killing the muscle. Even if I'm not as strong on the dumbbell presses, whatever we're gonna continue doing, I'm willing to sacrifice that to really just kill that muscle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the growth of your muscle first, you know, you have to break down the tissue. So in order to do so, you know, you gotta fuck it up and not be a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm sounding a little too humble here. You can't be a little bitch. You can't be a little bitch. You go in there, you lift your motherfucking weights, and you do it as much as you can, period. Until the form starts compromising or something like that, and you go and you get the work done. Is that good for you? Don't be a little biatch. And have fun. This shit's fun. This shit's fun to me. Maybe it's not fun for another person. For me, it's fun. So 225, let's have some fun. You know, maybe we'll go for whatever the fuck, however it feels. Just go with the feel. I mean, feels good, do it. If it don't feel good, stop. Does that make sense? It's like, you know, you tell the bar, relax, it's my first time. And, you know, you two just have a good time together. That's all. Oh, I'm shitting myself. I heard that? Yeah, that was my ass. But yeah, I could continue going up. I like building, you know, to see how high I could go on days. But today's not that day. Today's a teaching day. So I'll hit, what was that? 6 reps, 8 reps, whatever the fuck, until I sharded myself. We want to do how many we could get with this, and then, you know, you don't want to go crazy weight because nobody's here. Fuck around, you're dead. Someone walks in, you're dead with a bench press bar on your throat. You don't want that shit. So, yeah, this will be the biggest talking part of the whole video. Now, as we move on, we're gonna do well, after I'm gonna continue on this I'll probably hit 3 more on 225, then put the quarterback on, then just do the plate, and then we'll move on. And then I'll show you some form of how I do the incline, but then we're not gonna show every set, every rep on every exercise. It will be an hour-long video, and then I might not even finish my workout. So I'm doing a lot of talking, a lot more talking than I would ever do at the gym. All my peoples know this. Everyone knows this about me. Shout out my homies that's come with me before to the gym. Remy, JR, Zeb's been there a couple of times. Anybody who I rock with at the gym knows one thing about me. I ain't there for play. We only got an hour or so to get your work in. Shut the fuck up and get it in. You talk about money, your girls, your family, your kids, all that shit does not matter. In the gym, I said it, the kids don't even matter when I'm in the gym. Fuck off. Daddy has to work, because I need this to be daddy. I need this to be the worker. I need this to be the person that I am. This is my therapy. Don't fuck with it. I love y'all not fucking with it, but I just, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. I don't really, never do workout videos, never do things like this, because it's very time consuming and I ain't got the time. But, you know, I wanted y'all to, you know, learn, you know, even if you learn how to pinch your shoulders back, that's something you learn. You know what I'm saying? Not going all the way down if you have an injury, that's something you learn. Like things of that nature, you know, getting the feet under you so you could project the feet from the ground up. That's something you learn. How much it take, get all that blood in, let them fibers hit, going down slow, pushing up hard, things like that. Another thing, a lot of these things are a feel. Your body is in my body, is in his body, is in her body. Do what feels good for you. That's what people forget. Oh, Jim, you know, the always people, Jims, don't do it this way, do it that way. That works for you. What I'm doing, just because you do it that way, don't mean I have to do it that way. As long as your form ain't messed up, because that's something that people point out because you get hurt, just go for it. Tell people to go fuck themselves and put in that work. Now, I'm going to finish on the bench, and then we're going to move on. Let's work. All right. The incline dumbbell press. This is my favorite exercise for chest personally. Just cause like for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, there's gonna be people that could lift more than you, do things better than you, maybe even have a more better form than you. But it all depends on how your body works, what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because of my interior delt issue, and then like years ago, I fell off my motorcycle, hurt my collarbone. Collarbone was never the same, right? But I'm still able to work out, not talk about it, just push through it, not shit I ever speak about really. I'm just sharing it with y'all because just everyone is just different. So when I have that straight, heavy bar across my chest with no wiggle room to it, it keeps my body in a position where it compromises what hurts. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really like it as much. But the dumbbells, the presses on the dumbbell, you have more wiggle room. I could look like both of them are exactly in the same position, but one could be a little more down where it doesn't hurt me kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this. So we got the 60s here. This gym personally itself only goes up to 75. So we'll build up to the 75s, work back down. That's what I do. I build up to a weight that I feel good, and then I go down, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, you know, my bench is closer to 300. You know, my dumbbell presses, I do the 100 dumbbells, you know, things of that nature, but it's not always about that every time. Some days you're stronger than others. All my gym people know this. You know, on a day like this is more of a lesson day. On another day, I could hit a heavier day, or we could just do very light, you know what I mean? You tell me what y'all want to see. But this is, for me, this is in the middle. You know what I mean? Well, in this, I would go heavier on the dumbbells, but they don't go heavier. So I go up to 75, that's a comfortable weight. I go up to 225, that's a comfortable weight. You know what I'm saying? I do 2 sets of each weight. Even in the video, I started keep putting on weight. I don't do that. I usually do 2 sets of each of that weight. And then when I get to the top, I hit like 3 sets. So I hit 3 sets of the 225, start working my way down. Nice and fatigued, got a good sweat going, and blah, 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 blah. So kick them bitches up. You know what I mean? You can have them straight, but I like turning them a little bit because like it doesn't compromise my shoulder as much. Feet down, same thing, pinch the shoulders, push up. come down. You know, you don't gotta go 1, 2, 3. Nah, man, but feel it. You know what I mean? Don't dump it. Just feel it though. You know what I'm saying? Picture it. Picture it right now. I'm thinking, yeah, chest is growing, baby. Chest is growing. Yeah, work them titties, bitch. Work them titties. You know what I mean? And like, it's a feel. It's a feel. Mind muscle connection, baby. Also, you get a nice tricep pump when it comes to the incline dumbbells. Like, you know what I mean? Because you get like that full extension. You know, I got my tricep pumping through the T and all that. It's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? I work the triceps, and that's why a lot of times, even myself, I always say, oh, I'm gonna hit, triceps with chest. I never really make it there. That's why I have like a separate day. I'll just do chest and triceps and biceps together, because again, I never really make it to the tricep part because I'm just so focused on the chest, you know what I'm saying? What was that, 60? Let's just, we'll jump up to the 70s real quick. And, I forgot to mention, because I want to be fair to everybody. Like, this isn't a video, you know, salute to all my gym people and things like that, but who've been doing it for years. This video isn't really for that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, gyms, you know, oh, you said you only could do 300 on the, well, I do. That's good, man. God bless you. This video is not for that. This video is for people to learn, people to understand that some days you're not as strong. Some days you're working through injuries. Some days your mind is not focused. And I hope you never have those days. And I could say, suck it up, you know, be a man, but we are men, and we push shit aside and be men most of the time, but some days I understand. Just put it that way, I get it. So again, man, you know, oh yeah, so I put them right here. You put them closer to your knees as you can, because you want to like kick the weight up like this and get them up there. Boom. Feels good. Feels nice, baby. I have a bad habit of, oh shit, don't do that. It's my private gym, but don't do that shit. Don't be that guy. People be dumping the weights. You just look like an asshole or someone who can't control the weight you have. But it's my personal shit. I do what the fuck I want. But yeah, I have a bad habit. If you see when I get towards the end of like whatever reps I'm gonna do, I don't count. I go by feel. You'll see like sometimes I'll do 6, 12. Shit, when I got back down to 135 on the bench, I went up to the 20s. And I only know that because I watched the video. When I went back down, it's just the video's too long, so I'm not recording to go back down. The shit would be an hour long. So I'm not even gonna use that footage. It's like, not that I'm here to impress, but it's only 135, no big deal. But I'm like, dude, pumping it out and just go with the feel, man. That's why like I like people say 8 to 12. But my thing is with that is, I guess maybe you want to be mindful of how many reps you're doing. But for some reason, for me, I feel like when I say, all right, I'm going to do 6 reps of the 75s, for some reason at 5, they become extremely harder. But if I don't say know what rep I'm going to do, I end up getting to 10. Does that make sense? For some reason, that's what works for me. So, like I said, today we're doing a lot of talking, but today's exercise is gonna be a little different. The next time I give y'all a chest day, now that we spoke, it's gonna be just the workout. My intro, and then just workout, because I was able to give whatever knowledge I can today. What did we learn? We learned range of motion. We learn how to do the form properly. We learn leave your ego at the door. We understand that some days you're stronger than others. We understand you might be dealing with injury. We understand like the fly machine where you're like this. I don't do that. I cannot do that machine because of my shoulder. It's not happening. Not even pushing through. Don't get it wrong. I don't do much bitching, but every rep I feel it in my shoulder, but not to a point where I can't do the exercises like how we're doing it right now. But that hurts from rep one, just stretching my shoulders like that. So I don't do it, and that's fine. If it's not for me and it's for you, God bless. But that's not for me. You know what I mean? Not everything's for everybody. So yeah. So now we'll do the 75s. I'll be honest, you motherfuckers is taking away from the workout with all this talking. But I owe y'all this. But we'll do the 75s. So now the weight that I work up to, I do it what I told you before with the 225. I'll do 3 sets of it. So I'll do 3 sets of 75. Then I'll go 1 set 65, 1 set 55, and then burn out 45s. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a person who didn't see you do all that, and they just see you benching 45 pound dumbbells and be like, yo, I can curl what that guy's doing. Yeah, but you don't know what you're talking about because you just walked in at the end of my workout, and most likely when you see those guys, you're stronger than them, look better than them, get more bitches than them, and love them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always got some type of shit to say, and that's okay too, Maybe that's your purpose, being a shit-talking ass hater. But us, people watching this channel, we ain't those people, so don't ever be those people. Fuck those people. Yeah. So that's the incline bench. If you notice, you see the dumbbells moving a little. Like I said, it's what feels good for me. Maybe I do 2 reps with them in a certain position, but then I kind of feel pain in my elbow or pain in my shoulder, and I'll turn it a little bit, work with it. Like I say, people are always gonna have something to say. Fuck them, do you? So I'm gonna continue on the dumbbell presses, and I'll see y'all in a second when we hit these flies. Now, this right here, one of my favorite chest exercises, man. This for me, is great because when you do the bench, it serves its purpose, right? But look at that, look at the motion of the bench, right? For me, I feel like that's a power compound. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't even going heavy bench for a long time because it's I used to back when, but then I used to I developed my body, my chest, which is, I had a good fucking chest. We don't give ourselves enough fucking credit or compliments. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? I got a big chest for doing the workouts that I'm giving y'all. This is how I did it. I showed you bench to show you bench, but that's not really what I like doing. I really like going dumbbells, heavy dumbbells to light dumbbells. Sometimes I go half reps when I start. It's all a feeling, get that blood in. But see, I get a nice contraction, right, when I lift the dumbbells. But on the cables is where you really, man, those people who want to get that fat off of the chest, for me, the cables is the best because, look, so there's many motions in this, right? So first, people be like, this, all straightforward. I can't stand that. Your back is in and out. No, man, I'll take a little step forward. I wish I had, whatever. Maybe next time I get someone to actually film it, this would be a little better, but you get the point, right? A little step forward. So look, I'm straight, just 1 step. 1 step forward. I'm not all out, my knees all out. I'm not doing none of that. Not me. So now my starting position, I like to You know what I'm saying? Tickle your tits. Your little tit tickler, right where my thumbs are, right? Behind here. You know, kind of towards the armpit. So this is where I want to go. I'll feel my shoulder blades contracting. And now I want to come, now when I come down, look at this, right? So if I'm just like this, I already could feel you could literally see the chest pump. But look at this, right? I like crossing these bitches. That right there. Oh, go this way. Okay. This right here with these hands crossed, bro. Like even with one arm, my shit is rock solid. Like, look, it weakens up. But when you cross that body like that, this for me, there's many things you can do with these cables, but the cross, and then look, I go left hand up, right hand up. And then like chest up, head straight. You could go head down. I don't ever suggest having your head down. First of all, man, we don't put our heads down. No, but I'm saying, because, I don't know, you know, I'm not a fitness guru. I'm completely self-taught. This is what works for me. See, I'm talking, I'm going a little faster than I would, but I'm getting that nice, every time, you're not seeing it, but I'm not doing all the theatrics, but I'm squeezing that bitch hard. It hurts. You want it to, it hurts so beautifully. But I keep the head up because if you're pulling a certain weight with your neck down, you can really hurt your spine. But yeah, man, this right here, not heavy weight at all. This is where you want to hit heavy reps. This is not a movement to hit heavy weight, nah. You see how I could talk through it? You would think it's too easy? I'm fucking them fibers up. I love it. That right there, like really, man, you want to develop that chest, because for me, so not only is it, because even right there, technically they'll say it's for right here, but nah, man, I feel that in my whole chest. And maybe it's because the way I'm suggesting, I'm telling you, just take 1 foot out. I'm telling you, don't do all that extra, because maybe if I'm all the way out like this, then I will only feel it in a certain spot, but that's not how I like to do it. Remember I told you, everyone's different. When I come like this, I 1 little foot out and down. So look at the motion, Ray. I'm coming across my chest like this. Look, so picture, see what it's doing? Look, so it's going from the back of my chest where a lot of us hold fat right here on the bottom. So I'm coming across that fatty area. Then boom, I'm feeling it all the way to our strongest area. So how do you get rid of the fatty area? By hitting the fatty area. So I'm going, boom, I'm feeling it. And to be real with you, I feel it the most on the side right here. So that's the part that'll hold weight. You know what I'm saying? So trial and error, man. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk to you a little more. Let me just not that I want to rush that. I don't want the video to go so long. So let me just give you another movement. Fuck all the edits and all that. You know, we chilling. We just talking shit today. Like I said, man, today's not a day for like, what am I saying? Don't criticize me too much, guys. I know I'm talking a lot. I know this is what I'm saying. Like I said, man, anyone who knows me, I don't do the play. Even ARP, he called me one time for a booking and a battle I've been waiting to have. I can't remember exactly who it was. I didn't give a shit. I said, I'll call you back. He said, yo, Jay, we need to get this in right now. I said, I'm in the gym, bro. I gotta call you back. You know what I'm saying? Like when the mother of my kids called me, I'm like, hey, the baby's okay? Yeah, I'll call you back. No, but I'll call you back. My mother, hey, Jim, Mom, hey, what's going on? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'll call you back. I will call you back. This is my fucking time. I don't say all that with that, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. But today we're talking, which is okay too, because technically today was a good day for me to do this because today's really my rest day. So I figured I'm not gonna go too crazy today because my body's already so sore. I did chest 2 days ago. So like, I feel like today was a good teaching day where I'm not gonna go in there and like, you know, worry about PRs and shit like that. So anywho, so now this one right here, again, now this one, I step a little bit more, look, 1, 2, because you wanna get that tight on here. I don't wanna pull from here, and then you're clicking and clanking. So you wanna get away, right? And then, so this one, we're gonna do a spread now. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna demonstrate. I really don't do this one too much because it'd be fucking with my shoulder. But look, see, this is nice too because look how stretched out. My whole chest is stretched out. So this is a great exercise as well to hit that whole chest. You want to hit every part of it. You don't want like a big brolic part of your chest and then an underdeveloped part of it. You know what I mean? And then you look like you got lopsided tits and shit. Nobody likes lopsided tits. We'll still suck them if a girl got them. But as men, we don't want them. I knew a girl before with one titty, one big titty, one small titty. It didn't matter. I just felt like one was happier to see me. Still took it down. So yeah, man, stretch, boom. Stretch, boom. Stretch. And that I like, because you get like full. It's like, because you feel like I said the same thing, but I thought the other, so the other one, the first exercise, I feel it the most. Now I could just do this and feel it. But this one, it's like a relief. I like doing this shit last because it's such a relief to my, like everything's so tight, it like opens it up. So anywho, so we have the crossover where we go down, I start there. And then, but I also want to tell you, like, a lot of people who don't cross it, and you don't have to. You can also just do the cables when they're high and come down and do knuckles, but I like getting that extra. That's me. Then we could go across like I just showed you, and then we could go from the bottom as well. This one is a big mind-muscle connection kind of movement because I felt for years I wasn't able to like feel it too well. But over the years, you know, you learn. So this is like you're coming and like, say like you just farted and you're trying to like throw it in your girl's face. Like take that shit. Like, you know, you ever fart and just wave that shit? Like that's how it is. So again, the foot out, like I said, like, yeah, a lot of people do this stepping out thing and that's okay with the last two I showed you. But the first one, hell no. That takes away everything from me. And you know, you ain't gotta listen to me, but a lot of people giving a lot of advice don't look as good. Anyway, so the bottom, again, we come from here and then up. So this is nice. You hit another part of the chest. That's another thing, man. One thing you notice, even when I'm talking, I might be moving quicker because I'm speaking, you don't see me shaking, moving, none of that, man. Everything is stable. Everything is stable. Everything is stable. Keep it strong. Work hard. You know, we did the bench, we did the incline, we did the flies. To be real with you, anything else you do could be extra. A lot of times I don't have to go over 3 exercises. I'll do chest because I'm hitting a lot of sets. I hit 8 sets of bench press. And then I hit about 10 sets on the dumbbell. You see, I'm sweating through my shirt. And then I hit then I'm gonna hit the cables. I'm gonna go back to that first motion I was showing you, do 3 sets of that, 3 sets in the middle, 3 sets of down. So that's another 9. And then if anything, if I have time, which I don't, I'll pump out some triceps, and my triceps are already so pumped from just working chest day. And that's the gist of it, man. So I think I want to end the video here. Like I said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, I wanted to be more informative today, more talking through it, a lot of talking, you know what I mean, more than I would like. But again, look at the strategy I did. I picked a day where I wanted to be more knowledgeable than a day where I really wanted to be like, look what I can do. You should never have the mentality, but you know, YouTube and things like that, sometimes you just, you know, you want to show off a little bit, right? We're all human, I get it. But today's not a day for that. Today was my off day, but instead I hit chest again, just so that I could be like, all right, my chest is already sore coming in, but I could still do some light movements and show, you know what I mean? Show how things are done. So thank y'all for that, because I wouldn't have done anything today. Well, I never not do anything. I never suggest don't do anything. I do, you know, cardio on a day like this, but today I did this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know next time, do you just want to see the workouts? Next time, do you want to see, you know, maybe I'll hit a PR for y'all, that's a personal record, shit like that. You know what I mean? I worked myself up to a 300 on the bench, You know what I mean? So that's a proud moment. I don't know what else. I really don't go for too much heavyweight. I did it with the bench just because my shoulder was getting better. So I just wanted to put it to the test, like, you know what I mean, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, whatever you want to see, thank you for watching. My obsession is progression, man. Work harder than last time. Coach Greg, you know what I mean? Salute to him. And have fun. At the end of the day, just have a good time. So it's your boy Jims. Stop being dirty.